Imagine coming home after a long day, opening your freezer, and heating up a Colgate branded frozen dinner. Yes, the same company that makes toothpaste once thought they could sell actual food. But, as you can probably guess, it didn't end well. This is the bizarre story of Colgate's frozen dinner disaster. In the 1980s, Colgate was a household name in oral care. Toothpaste, toothbrushes, mouthwash, you name it, they dominated it. But Colgate wanted more. They weren't just a toothpaste brand. They wanted to be seen as a total health brand. And what better way to promote healthy teeth than by expanding into actual food? So they came up with a bold plan. Colgate would launch its own line of frozen meals, marketed as a healthy option for busy families. The idea itself wasn't completely crazy. TV dinners were huge in the 80s and 90s. Companies like Swanson and Stouffer's dominated the frozen meal market. Colgate saw a multi-billion-dollar industry and thought, why not us? The meals looked like your standard frozen dinner: meat, veggies, maybe some pasta. But there was one problem. Nobody wanted to eat food from a brand they associated with toothpaste. When customers saw Colgate on a food package, their brains went straight to minty toothpaste. And let's be real, who wants to eat something that reminds them of brushing their teeth? It didn't matter how good the food was. The branding was so off-putting that people refused to buy it. Some customers even thought the frozen meals were toothpaste flavored. Unsurprisingly, Colgate's frozen meals flopped instantly. Stores that stocked them reported horrible sales. Colgate realized their mistake almost immediately and pulled the meals off shelves. Today, it's considered one of the worst brand extensions in history. But here's the strange part. Colgate didn't stop there. Over the years, they've launched some truly bizarre products that left customers just as confused. Take, for example, Colgate kitchen entrees. Yes, Colgate doubled down on their food experiment, this time trying to sell microwavable meals under the same brand name. If frozen dinners didn't work, why not go for ready-to-eat packaged meals instead? The logic? If people trusted Colgate for oral health, they might also trust them to create dentist-approved meals. Spoiler alert, it flopped just as hard. The brand confusion was still there. No one wanted to eat food labeled with the same name as their toothpaste. The line quietly disappeared, and today it remains one of Colgate's most embarrassing failures. Even more puzzling, Colgate's frozen meal division was actually well developed. They weren't just testing one or two meals. They had a full range of frozen foods ready for market. Some reports suggest that they even plan to partner with airlines and hospitals to distribute their meals as healthier alternatives. But no matter how much effort they put in, customers just couldn't separate Colgate from toothpaste. Colgate had spent over a century building its reputation in oral hygiene. Customers expected minty freshness and cavity protection, not chicken Alfredo and beef stroganoff. By the time Colgate realized the full extent of the mistake, it was too late. Retailers had already removed the product, and the entire campaign was swept under the rug. The failure of Colgate's frozen dinners also serves as a reminder that not all brand expansions are bad, but they have to make sense. McDonald's, for example, successfully branched out into coffee with McCafe, but they did it in a way that fit their existing image. Colgate, on the other hand, ignored brand perception and paid the price. Interestingly, even though Colgate's frozen meals flopped, the company never publicly acknowledged just how big of a failure it was. Unlike other corporate disasters that become legendary case studies, Colgate's food division was quietly erased from history. If you ask younger generations today, most people don't even know this ever happened. The truth is, branding is not just about products. It's about psychology. People associate brands with specific feelings, images, and expectations. Colgate's frozen meals failed not because they tasted bad, but because customers couldn't separate the brand from toothpaste. When a brand tries to redefine itself too drastically, customers push back. And in this case, they rejected Colgate's frozen food with their wallets. So what do you think? Would you have tried Colgate's frozen meals? Do you think they could have worked with better branding? Let us know in the comments. And if you love weird business stories, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more cases like these.